they plan to make history here this evening.
What's going on, everybody? Week 1 of the NFL season. We've been gone for a long time, it seems like. I mean, what's happened? Missouri beat Auburn to go on to the national championship game last year since we've been here, right? Oh, wait, no, Trey Mason ran for 785 miles. Not yards, miles. All right, the Blues beat the Chicago Blackhawks. Went on to the Stanley Cup and won the first cup in Blues history here in St. Louis. No, that didn't happen either. No. Let's see. The
Rams drafted a top-notch quarterback.
The Rams got their guy finally. Actually, I had this big old joke. I was going to go, welcome from the city of the gayest NFL football season, or the gayest NFL football team, and then Sam went and got hurt. Sam Bradford. See, I didn't. Sam Bradford is who the guy was saying that was gay, not Michael Sam, who got cut unjustly, by the way. That's a whole nother story. Do you think he should have made the team? You've been to practice.
No, yeah. Well, put it this way: the guy they kept, Ethan Westbrook from West Texas A&M, had I think 2.5 sacks also, but he's also a bigger guy who can play all 4 positions, whereas Michael Sam can only play on the left side of the defensive line. So I can understand the decision. I don't have a problem with it. I think he's going to have a better fit in Dallas because they actually need some defensive ends there. Not that he's defensive about it.
And don't they play like this? Don't they? But yeah, but if you want a guy going after the quarterback, you want a guy going after God, want a gay guy.
Well, I don't care about that. But I think they've got 4 quality defensive ends, and I think Westbrook was, either way they win, I was going to be fine with it. I'd love to see another Mizzou guy on the team, but
well, didn't they cut what's his face too, Mo?
They cut T.J. Moe, but they kept E.J. Gaines.
Okay.
They still got Tim Barnes, so they got some Mizzou guys there.
And then we became we had some riots for a week. We're just kicking in St. Louis right now. We love it. So that's why I went on vacation, because that's why this video is so out so late. I was gone. He was gone. We're all here. I know it's going to be out late. We're going to change it up a little bit this year. Last year we just picked them all. Not doing that anymore.
At least not live.
No, yeah, at least not live. These videos were way too long. This is going to be our longest video of the year, but we've been gone for a while. You have to know what we did. Oh, I went to WrestleMania 30. Almost went and left to go get some nachos during the Undertaker-Brock Lesnar match because it was so boring. And I thought for sure, it's like, they're not going to do it now. They're not going to do it now. And I was like, it's an Undertaker match. He wrestles one a year. I'll sit my fat ass here for a while. And then it was like we were in decent seats. That was funny. I mean, I know there's a couple wrestling fans out there, but did that. That was fun. What else have we done? What else have we done? We've had to do more than this.
Yeah, we had the group outing to the lake.
We went to the lake. Yeah, I don't think
you just got back from Steep Seafood.
Yeah, I went and caught some sharks. Southern Decadence, that was fun. Google it.
Is that the name of the boat?
No, that's the name of the little festival that was going on in New Orleans on Labor Day weekend.
Okay, yeah.
Just Google Southern Decadence. The girl I was with, like, this is so fun. I was like, was it? I've never seen more gay fit dudes in one place in my life. It actually made me suck in. Southern Decadence is called the gay Mardi Gras. Yeah, so dead, and it was just what it was. Just what
you're just jealous because they can walk around without their shirt on.
Dude, I saw so many fit dudes, and I was just like, damn it. I mean,
your skin's so smooth.
I was walking down Bourbon Street, sucking in my gut, when normally it's a bunch of fat-ass drunk people walking down there, and I had to suck in my gut because there were so many fit guys.
So because I'm not there, you got to call out the normally fat-ass drunk people?
But it was fun. Everybody was nice. I had the Southern Baptist in our hotel, the Hilton, #blessed, and the gay guys down on Bourbon Street. Couldn't have been the most... there were no more friendly people. You'll never meet it in my life. It was amazing. So, anyway... also, the YouTube Prognosticator League, Fantasy League. I think that's run by the Hatbox Does Football. Used to be the Hatbox Kids. Check out his channel. He put a little effort into putting that together. And the B Daddy J Productions team took a little hit last night with Eddie Lacy going down with concussion. But nothing new. We'll keep fighting. But we had a big night for Marshawn Lynch. So.
Oh, that's good.
it kind of evened out a little bit. But we'll kind of update on that as we go ahead and win that league. And other than that, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're going to change it up a little bit this year. I'm only going to do 4 picks. It could be all over-unders. It could be all against the spread. It could be a little bit of mix. And today it's a little bit of mix. And I'm going to start right here in St. Louis. The Minnesota Vikings are coming here. They're -3, or the Rams are -3.5 here. The Vikings defense is horrible. Well, unfortunately, I think the Rams offense is going to be just as horrible. I'm looking for a very low-scoring game. Could be won by a field goal if Craig Lazerline, who I'm not really sold on, he missed a lot of kicks at the end of the last year, but I'm going to say this is going to be about a 3-point game, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Vikings. Give me those 3.5 points, and I'm also going to take the under at 42.5. I think the Rams defense is improved. I still think they have a hard time tackling. I think they're going to have a hard time containing Adrian Peterson. They might be able to get after the quarterback, but once somebody gets out of that backfield, I really think they do have they're shitty tacklers. We've been that way for a couple years now. So go ahead and give me the Vikings plus 3.5 and under 42.5.
My first game, I like, for some reason this week, I'm really stuck in the AFC North for all my picks here. I kind of fixated at both games there. First game I'm doing is Cleveland Browns at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's favored by 7 points. Over-under is 42 on this game. Cleveland has a good young defense. I just have a lot of question marks about that offense right now. No Josh Gordon. Ben Tate's a good pickup from Houston, but kind of injury prone. You got a young Terrence West rookie. Don't know what you're going to get out of him. There's a lot of people coming out right now saying, Manziel's really not ready for the NFL yet. And when you look at what Texas A&M did against South Carolina with Kenny Hill, it makes you wonder if maybe it's the system at A&M that gets these quarterbacks the big numbers. But you got Brian Hoyer starting. Pittsburgh, one of my sleepers for this year is Marcus Wheaton, number 2 wide receiver with Antonio Brown. I look for a big game from them. I like Pittsburgh at home to cover the 7 points, and I'm going to take under 42 because I just don't see a lot of offensive production out of Cleveland in this game. So give me Pittsburgh and the under.
Yeah. And when I said shitty Vikings defense, I meant kind of an unknown Vikings defense right now because they've lost a few players. But something tells me after week 1 they might have a couple guys that will start to be known. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and just take one other game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Cowboys hosting the 49ers. The Cowboys are a 4-point underdog at home. The San Francisco 49ers, their defense, well coached, but they are missing some links, either through suspension or injury. Colin Kaepernick, it's weird. I was sitting there trying to think how to describe him. He's like the Justin Bieber of NFL quarterbacks. A lot of flash, looks great. Not that I'm saying Justin Bieber looks great. Just did get back from sudden decadence.
You kind of did.
But they're one injury away, and there's been games last year where Kaepernick doesn't look great. I mean, he can run, he can do things with his legs, but if you can kind of contain that, I think you can kind of slow down the San Francisco 49ers. That's why I'm going to go ahead and take the Cowboys in a little bit closer game than I think that the 4 points is going to say. Possibly even sneak out a win at home. Boy, Jerry Jones would be hopping. Cowboys are still going to be able to score. Their defense is horrible too. So look for a foot race. Go ahead and give me the over 52 in that one. I just don't think that the San Francisco 49ers defense is where it's going to be at, and the Cowboys defense is nowhere. They sucked last year. They were horrible. And I think you're going to see a big shootout here in Dallas. No pun intended. But go ahead and Cowboys +4, over 52.
Yeah, I like Cowboys in that one too to cover. My next game, it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. I think it's a great Week 1 matchup. I look at this, and when you think of Baltimore, you always think of defense, but I don't think it's the same defense that we're used to seeing over the last 5-10 years. Cincinnati, I really like what they've done on the offense and defensive side, but I think Dalton's poised for a really good year. A.J. Green, Giovanni Bernard.
Yep.
I expect a lot out of them. Baltimore's favored by 1 at home. I'm really leaning toward taking Cincinnati. I am taking Cincinnati in this game. I think this might be the year that Cincinnati actually takes the division. It might go a ways in the playoffs. Over/under is 43.5. I'm going to take the over on this game. I really like the line. I think it's perfectly set. I can see Cincinnati win by 3 or 4 points here in the low 20s. So it's going to be close. But I'm going to take the over on this game. So give me Cincinnati +1 and the over.
All right, that's our NFL picks. Like I said, we're just going to probably do 4. I don't know if we're feeling lucky, maybe go up to 6 or something like that, but no more whole things. These videos take way too long. Like I said,
we'll scroll them. We'll scroll them at the end.
Yeah, we're going to have them at the end. We'll just scroll them up. I'm not going to lie. Last year we sucked. I mean, I sucked. I know that. But if you watched YouTube videos last year, I think everybody had kind of a little bit of a down year. But this is a different year.
Is that why you went to Southern Decadence?
Yes, that's why I went to Southern Decadence.
Because you suck. That's nice. Thank you. Normally, guys, I'm going to do some college picks here real quick. We're going to do these in separate videos
like we did
going
last
forward, but this is kind of not a rush thing, but just kind of a last minute put this together so we can get started. I just picked out 6 games I like. I'm not even going to touch the over-under. I haven't really had time to look at it, but these are 6 games that I like the spread or I have a vested interest in one of them, which if you follow the show, you'll know which one. First game, you got Kansas State is favored by 12.5 at Iowa State. Iowa State is just a Jekyll and Hyde kind of team, it seems like. They lost by 20 at home to North Dakota State last week, an FBS school. Kind of surprised by that, but North Dakota State is a good team. I'm going to take Kansas State to cover 12.5 on the road here. Next game, my tie. Missouri is favored by 3.5 on the road at Toledo. Toledo is a giant killer. They do play well at home. They played well last year. I think it was 24-23 at one point before Missouri won by 15. I'm going to take Missouri just because that's where my heart is, but this game does scare me. Next, we've got USC at Stanford. Stanford's favored by 3. Gut tells me I should take Stanford, but my head's saying take USC. I liked how they looked last week. See what Sarkisian does with this team, so I'm going to take USC +3. Michigan State at Oregon. Oregon's favored by 12.5. To me, Michigan State is very similar to a Stanford team. Very solid defense. Nothing flashy or exciting on offense, but they control the ball. I'm going to take Michigan State +12.5 at Oregon. It seems to be the kind of team that kind of gives Oregon some fits. Michigan at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's favored by 3.5. I'm taking Michigan. I don't know. I'm Irish, but I can't pull for them. I don't know why. And then the last game, this was the big upset last year, kind of threw the season down the toilet for Texas. So it's BYU at Texas. BYU is favored by 1.5 here, which surprised me. I like Texas in this game to cover and win. I think it's payback. I think Charlie Strong is a good coach. It might take another year or so, but I think they're going to turn it around some. So give me Texas to cover the 1.5 there.
Awesome. Take Alabama. Didn't Alabama not play well last week?
Nah, they're favored by like 40.5 against
Take it.
Murray State or
doesn't matter. Take it. Take it. They
there was a lot of spreads this week of 40+ in college. There's not a lot of great games.
Alabama will cover. That's my one of the year. All right, that's all that we got. Like I said, after this video, we'll scroll up all our picks. There's a YouTube prognosticator Facebook page. I don't do Facebook, so we might be on there.
I should go like it. I'm on Facebook.
Oh, well, go check it out.
What's it called?
It's the YouTube prognosticators Facebook page. Geo from the Geo Knows channel. I think he might have put this together. I was watching the video the other day. Like I said, I don't have a Facebook account. We do have a Twitter account, and it's something. I'll look it up and put it at the bottom of the thing. Not the only thing I think. Last time I tweeted something out, I put really hungover.
I'm just glad you put over, or it would have been a big fat lie. So I've heard.
I put really hungover, and that was a couple days ago. So there's a lot of interesting, fun stuff coming from that. So, but I'll put that on there too. It's at STL Jason Lee. I think that was it. I think there was some political commentary one time on the Ferguson riots.
I don't tweet.
That's my job. It's fun. Anyway, all right. This is all we got for this week. Next week we'll try and get out a little bit earlier. Tell your friends, because there's like a little YouTube circle that we kind of hang out with. Like I said, we're in a YouTube fantasy football league, which we will win, even though we weren't favored this weekend. We've already lost our top running back. We'll win. We hate to lose. But check everybody out.
We didn't even select our team, did we?
Well, they all have like lots of subscribers too. They all have like 400. I'm like, oh, how come we suck? Oh, did you hear the cat? There's a cat still. He's still alive. No, he's not. All right. That's all we got. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, see you guys.